From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Into the windup and the pitch. Aledmys Diaz is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Garcia is back to the warning track and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Astros go down 1-2-3. And so digging in now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Leury Garcia.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Leury Garcia is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Jacob May. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the midnight.
Ouch, that one hit him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Yohan Moncada is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll. Ready now, Max Muncy. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Alvarez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. In there for strike one, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
2-0.
2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full. 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 8 home runs. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250 and 16 RBIs. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Up the middle and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Houston. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. And that misses ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gurriel ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, James McCann. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And that misses for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jimenez is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jimenez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the box now. Wellington Castillo just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
One out and a runner on third. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Carlos Sanchez waits on deck. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit. So a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
Well, they elected to play the infield back right there, and there's a lot of ways to get that runner home. Just put the ball in play. He was fortunate and found a hole, but he would have picked up that RBI even if they were able to catch that grounder.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Swing and a liner. Altuve for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 2-2. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan.
Maldonado.
First pitch on its way. Martin Maldonado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Moncada has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again. Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Striding in once again, Leury Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Leury Garcia.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jacob May.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. Bautista moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
So stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Bounced to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Here's George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. May moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. May is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 44.
Ready for another chance. Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
1-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yohan Moncada. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Number 79, Jose.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
The catcher, number 34.
Now in the box, James McCann. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he just misses with a curveball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1 through 4. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Bregman
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Another 2-2 offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
now batting, Mike Gilbert.
So striding forward now, Jose Bautista comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a flare out toward right center. Jimenez calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder,
striding into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Wellington Castillo.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a changeup right down the middle.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball
and
2.
a curveball that time that broke too low.
2-2.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gurriel ranging back. Gone!
lead off the inning. Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Now batting.
In now, Carlos Sanchez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Called strike, and that'll run it full. No walks yet. Here's the delivery, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Josh James is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Gurriel is in pursuit. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jacob May. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And a fantastic play as the flip gets the man at second. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But for the Sox, striding in once again, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at a called strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Garcia. 2 down. Ready once again, Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's George Springer. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Moncada is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The first baseman,
Jose Abreu will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready with another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. No one out with a runner at second. Popped up. Muncy battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. James McCann, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center, and he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Yeah, off the bat, it didn't look pretty, but man, he drives in the run with that little soft liner. That's what you're looking for. Drive him in any way you can.
Jimenez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Joe Biagini takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Muncy.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Alvarez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Garcia on the move. Here's another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Alex Bregman is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Skied into straightaway right. Jimenez moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And some starting now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Carlos Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the 3rd base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Payoff pitch one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Standing in, Leury Garcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Right over the middle, knee high. One and one.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to, but I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Wade Miley comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Wade Miley.
Standing in now, Jacob May, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Throw won't get him. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
James Hoyt takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Jose Abreu comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, James McCann. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Ready for another shot now, Yulieski Gurriel. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Rob Scahill takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Carlos Correa will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 8 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Anderson picks it up. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Carlos Correa will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Digging in once again, Jimenez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Robinson Chirinos is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Chicago.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gurriel giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tim Dillard comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hit out towards second. Sanchez towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding into the box, George Springer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard towards second. Into the box, Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. May over to his left. 2 down. Striding in, Alvarez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, he'll take care.